You might have seen college athletes like LSU gymnast Livvy Dunne plugging American Eagle ads on her Instagram, or University of Colorado quarterback Shedeur Sanders appearing in KFC commercials. Or maybe you've heard about University of Georgia quarterback Carson Beck, who reportedly earned over $1 million in endorsements and splurged on a Lamborghini worth more than $270,000. Yet it wasn't that long ago that high-profile athletes like Reggie Bush and Johnny Manziel were penalized for making money during their college football days. So how did we get here? From college athletes serving suspensions and forfeiting awards to starring in commercials and driving luxury cars. The answer lies in recent changes to name, image and likeness, or NIL rules and laws. So what is NIL? The term NIL has gained a lot of attention in recent years. NIL is an acronym that stands for name, image and likeness and refers to the right of publicity of individuals. Name refers to a person's legal name. Image is about how they visually appear, whether it's in photos or videos. And likeness is about someone's identity and persona, including their voice, habits or other unique characteristics. While the term exists for many professions, such as actors or artists, it's mostly associated with student athletes. For the longest times, rules of the NCAA prevented student athletes from profiting of their own name, image or likeness, despite their contribution to the billion-dollar industry of college sports. This all changed recently, and student athletes have gained their right of publicity and can now monetize their NIL, meaning they can sign endorsement deals, appear in advertisements, sell merchandise, or even get compensated for social media content. What is the NIL legal landscape? The legal history of NIL for student athletes ranges back to the formation of the NCAA, which highlighted amateurism as a core aspect for student athlete competitions. Since then, numerous lawsuits were filed that challenged the amateur aspect of college sport. Two recent bills stand out. First, the Fair Pay to Play Act proposed in California in 2019, allowing student athletes in the state of California to benefit off their NIL. Second, the NCAA vs. Alston Supreme Court ruling on June 21, 2021, which ruled the NCAA's restriction on providing college athletes with non-cash compensation for academic-related purposes, such as computers and internships, was in violation of antitrust laws. After these two rulings, states across the country signed NIL laws for student athletes. What are NIL collectives? To answer this question, it's important to understand the two main types of NIL deals: brand deals and deals that result from collectives. First, you have brand deals. These are the purest form of NIL monetization, as these brands generally pay for the fair market NIL value of athletes, who often act as endorsers for their products and services. Deals that result from collectives are less straightforward and often receive more criticism. Collectives are organizations that collect funds from businesses and boosters to facilitate NIL deals for athletes, often with the goal of convincing the athlete to commit to their school over others. Collectives generally pay for the athlete's performance and are used as recruiting tools. These deals have been criticized as a pay-to-play, as the compensation often exceeds the fair market NIL value of athletes. Many fear that these kind of deals will result in the top collegiate athletic programs dominating recruiting, as they have greater resources to facilitate deals with the nation's top prospects. Is NIL a good thing or a bad thing? Those criticizing NIL argue that most NIL deals go to revenue-generating sports, like football or basketball, and heavily favor male athletes at top institutions, creating more inequality and challenging competitive balance. There are also arguments that NIL sponsorships and donations to NIL collectives cannibalize athletic programs, meaning these programs have less income that they can distribute across all student athletes. However, I personally consider allowing athletes to profit from their NIL positive. It empowers them to build their personal brand and secure financial benefits while still in college. They can collaborate with businesses, engage with fans, and set the foundation for their future careers. both in and out of sport. It has also created numerous jobs in the sport industry, ranging from athletic department jobs focused on compliance or on helping student athletes build their personal brand, to agents or brand managers pushing into the college sport industry. What drives value in an NIL deal? When considering the value of NIL deals, it's generally a combination of factors that play a role. For NIL deals from collectives, the athlete's performance is the number one consideration. Take for example Nico Iamaleava, who was believed to be one of the best quarterbacks coming out of high school and was heavily recruited by the top college football programs. A player of his caliber has the potential to completely transform a football team, as is evident in his NIL deal. Iamaleava committed to the University of Tennessee, thanks to a deal reportedly worth up to $8 million by the end of his junior year. The deal was arranged by Spire Sports Group, an NIL collective associated with the University of Tennessee. For NIL deals from brands, the athlete's personal brand and how the athlete is perceived by their fans play a huge role. This often includes their athletic performance, appearance, and personal life, and what makes the athlete unique. College basketball player Hansel Emmanuel demonstrates how a student athlete can leverage their unique story to secure NIL deals with brands. Emmanuel lost his left arm in a tragic accident at the age of 6, yet he has become a basketball celebrity for his unique and flashy one-handed playstyle. He signed NIL deals totaling more than $1 million with brands like Oakley and Champ Sport, despite playing for an average college basketball team. Another key component is the audience that the athlete can reach via mainstream media or social media. For social media, this means the number and composition of their followers on different platforms. Livvy Dunne is a great example for this category. She has been able to generate an international following on social media, which is key to her NIL value. She has been known as the most followed NCAA athlete on social media for several years, until Bronny James joined the party. For mainstream media, playing a sport that's on national television is helpful, such as quarterback Carson Beck, who had a top 10 NIL ranking in spring 2024. Like Bronny James, Shedeur Sanders, or Arch Manning, being a household name is a major benefit as people already have knowledge and expectations derived from their memories of the parents' performance. It also generates media attention, and journalists are more likely to report on the athlete, helping them gain attention and social media followers. What does this all mean? The NIL revolution has fundamentally changed the world of college sport and provide exciting opportunities for athletes and those involved in the sport industry. It's a very dynamic field and we are still in the early stages, so we will witness the evolution of the field over the coming years. Enjoy being part of history.